How's it going? I've meditated for a good few years, and I heard something last week. I was at a talk or a retreat, and something that really just clicked with me and made a lot of sense. You know, the way we're aware of meditations that might say, "Oh, breathe in the light and breathe out all your stress and breathe out all the pain," and so on and so forth. And this woman I was listening to pointed out, that we breathe in everything, take in absolutely everything, and then breathe out whatever we're releasing, give ourselves back to our environment. And this has really stuck with me because, as some of you probably know, that a lot of my writing or videos has been around shadow work, and making peace with everything that enters my consciousness is a reflection of me. There is no coincidence. And even if the crazy person just comes up and asks me for the time, why did they've entered my consciousness? If there's a vibration within me, then there's something that I need to heal. It's not that I need to change the crazy person or go and protest or change the outside world. It's within me that I need to work. But that person entered my sphere, entered my world. There's a reason for that too, because I am the crazy person. I am the murderer and the paedophile and the rapist. I am all of these things, and I have lived those lives, and maybe I will again. And I have done those seemingly horrid things. So it's only my ego that likes to distance myself and separate myself from them, to say, "Ooh, this, demonic entity entered my sphere, but it was separate from me. It's not a part of me." But I don't like to view things like that, because I feel it only is my ego trying to separate and trying to hang on a little bit longer, or have, inflate itself to a little bit more, I don't know, on the hierarchy of consciousness. So I embrace all, and I will work with all. Whatever is presented with me, I try to work with whatever energy it is. If they're willing to work, I'm willing to work. I try not to judge any of these beings or any of these energies. But of course I do. I'm only human as well, now and again. So I see everything as a reflection. But what was pointed out was to breathe in. That if I'm in a room full of people, if I'm even out in the street, I am literally breathing in pollution. And I am literally breathing in pieces, fragments of other people. I'm breathing in their dead skin. I'm breathing in the dust on the ground. Or, everything is being broken down and reborn, becoming dust, being washed away. Bits of trees, bits of grass, dust on the ground, people's clothes. Everything is deteriorating. It's being... what's the word? It's decaying and then being reborn. So I am literally taking that in physically, but also energetically, that I'm surrounded by this. We all are. We're surrounded by the energies of each other that are emanating from other people that we're walking down the street, that we're working with, that we're driving past, because they're only inches from us or feet or wherever. We're taking them all in, whether we like to believe that or not. So the idea that I will only breathe in beautiful pure light, and I will breathe all my shit out into the world, breathe all the black pain out. I'll dump all my shit in the world and I'll only take in the light. It is quite comical. So for the last week or so, I've been concentrating and taking it all in. I'll embrace all of it. If it kills me, I don't really mind. I've been here before, I'll be here again. I'm not really bothered. So I'll take it all in. See what it has to teach me. I've been learning a lot from my shadow and from, in inverted commas or in quotes, darker entities and darker beings, or lower vibrationary beings. They're all God consciousness. They're glorious and beautiful and wonderful. They're works of art, just as we are. So I embrace them all and see how I can learn from them, what we can exchange and what we can learn from each other. So energetically, I'll take in all as well. I'll breathe in whatever from the farthest points of the universe to just around me or beside me. So in my meditations, I'm taking it all in. I'll absorb everything and I'll breathe out myself, whatever that is, whatever I'm emanating and giving back to this environment around me and this universe, however far I can reach or my energy reaches. That's just something to think about. See how it sits with you. See how it washes over you. It's all energy. It's all God. It's all light. The duality that we've been and that we are constantly divided into, the media, politics, government, all this schooling, all this kind of stuff, our parents, everything divides us. It's trying to get one political party against another. It's trying to divide community and society into so many different sections. Men versus women, feminism versus blah blah blah, blacks versus whites, all this kind of, it's all division. Vegans versus meat eaters, it's all this kind of stuff. So we're all basically consciousness, and when I'm at peace with myself, I'm at peace with the world. So I want you to have your experience, and I'm going to be watching you because you're a reflection of me, and I want to see how you/I am expanding and growing, and I want to enjoy that. I want to watch that. I want to see your expansion, and I want to expand myself. I want to get off on seeing your expansion and vice versa, so we're all raising each other's energy. I don't want to contain you into the box that I think you should be in, because you have to believe in my political party, and if not, you have to live under the politicians that I want, because I want them to. I know what's best for you, and you're going to have to live the way I want you to live. That's the way it is, it's exhausting. So it's always a good test for people. A question I've asked people that I might retire eventually, but my question is, do you want people to be free? Do you want Do you want peaceful people to be free to do whatever they wish to do, providing they do no harm? Or do you want them to live how you see fit? And most people, when pushed, really won't answer that question. It's quite a struggle. I've had many people that they won't answer the question. Because if you want people to be free, then they're free to harm themselves. They're free to kill themselves. They're free to take drugs, inject themselves with drugs, or do whatever. Providing they do no harm to other people, I'm okay with that. Go and be free and expand your consciousness. And through my energy and my experience and other people's experience, they might decide, maybe I don't need to take drugs anymore. Maybe I don't need to do whatever. Maybe there's a better way. Rather than us trying to herd them and control them and put them in a box to live the way we want them to live, so that we can kind of feel like, I'm actually in control of my life or consciousness. So yeah, that's something just to ponder and think about. Take it all in. Breathe it all in. And that's challenging. That's challenging. When you walk down the street and you see the dirt or the energies of some people, unhinged, addictive, restless, unhappy, aggressive, violence, whatever. Is it all a reflection of me? Can I breathe all that into me? Can I breathe all that pollution, energetic pollution into me? Take it all as God, as pure and God consciousness, and transmute it, breathe it out as my own, whatever that is, my own violence and my own love and cleansing and healing and purity and irritability and impatience and all the stuff that I'm trying to make peace with and transmute and overcome. It's worth a try. So I'll leave it at that. Be well. Thanks for listening.